Working with Deloitte helps right. The WNBA is taking your fan experience to the next level. Launching new business strategies that are nothing but net. And from where we stand, things are just getting started. See how Deloitte helps the WNBA thrive. Deloitte, together makes progress. Ready? You are stuck. Household boss. Just my timelines.
You're so fired. Sent to Hell, now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus.
Rich Chat here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's Mini Wheats. Judy Cole. Will Chat in the house. It's fiber time. Is that Dr. Shih Tzu? Kellogg's Mini Wheats. High fiber, happy gut.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with a pro surfer. Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food critic. You can even get a home in the heart of Seoul and a dance class, K-pop style. Homes, experiences, and services. Now you can Airbnb more than an Airbnb. Welcome to the first games of season. The first pick. Looks at the first picks.
Sportsbook. She averaged over 1.5 per game last year. Agumbawale gets fouled. And Agumbawale will go to the line to shoot a pair. Jose Fernandez, Dallas' sixth head coach in the last 9 years, if you account for interim head coaches as well. A lot of success at South Florida, though, Holly. It brings a unique style that all the Wings players have been raving about in the lead up to the start of the season.
Well, they absolutely love it. It's space and pace. And, you know, he's been doing this a long time. He got his first job ever in basketball in 1994 at Miami-Dade Junior College, coaching men. But fast forward, his first head coaching job ever, Lady of the Lords, in 1996. Ever since then, he's been all women's basketball, whether it was Barry University, USF. He also started the very successful Miami Suns travel program that has put a lot of players in the lead. So he's had a long and very storied career in women's hoops, and this is another chapter he's starting today.
He also really knows restaurants. I mean, especially in the Tampa area. Hits the baseline jumper.
25 years at South Florida, he had a lot of success, even before it became more traditional in the college game, going for European players and bringing them a lot of European players. And he's telling us today, you know, throughout his philosophy philosophy and game planning came from as well. Just spending summers watching the European game.
Vickers. From Vickers. Delivery from Paige Vickers. Sticks through, misses. Here comes Agumbawale pushing Hayes. Beautiful flick ahead, and Shepard lays it in. Gorgeous dime from Enrique Agumbawale. It's a big offseason for Enrique. But the China won a championship.
Raven Enrique.
Yes. Clark's three. It's good. The shooting in this game thus far, both teams well over 50%.
Especially for the first game of the season. Come on.
That's going to be a foul on the reach in and a side out of bounds with 2:36 to go in the second. Caitlin Clark will check back in for Indiana. Now we're going to look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule. Tonight on NBA TV, the Sky play the Portland Fire. First game for Portland. And their return to the W. Sunday on USA, the Aces at the Sparks. Wednesday on USA, Aces in Connecticut. Sky and the Valkyries. For more on these games, go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. As Mitchell took a shot. Alicia Clark picks up her second. Mitchell has been so insanely durable. That's been an incredible strength of both her and Aaliyah Boston.
Right there. Gets her hand on Jess Shepard's shin.
Mitchell fifth in the MVP voting last year. He's made at least 100 threes each of the last 3 seasons. No other player in W history has done that in any 3 seasons. She's done it 3 consecutive. Players have done it, but never accumulating 3 times.
Way she can get out of transition. She's had the most points in transition in each of the last 2 seasons.
Signed a 1-year Supermax deal for $1.4 million this offseason. Lexi Hull, that'll be her second. 14th foul on Indiana. And then a technical foul is called on Indiana. So there's the foul on Hull, which not going to get away with that. And then with the arm.
Magic words in my house are pretty pleased. What are the magic words in your house, Ryan?
Yeah, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It didn't seem like there were that many syllables for Lexi, though.
So a different magic word.
It's a daytime audience, Rebecca.
That's right.
Dallas up 48-46 on Indiana. It's going to be a loose ball foul. They coming up at the half. The Ally WNBA halftime. Caitlin Clark's return. There's the set there, our friends. Malika, Drea, Janae, Monica. Hi, ladies. Looking forward to you for the It's always nice to have them on set.
Love it.
Looking into Boston. Dropped it in like a slider, painting the black. Off the corner for strike 3. Offensive foul there as Dallas turns it over. turnover. And we've seen that, it's not just tightly called with the contact on the defensive end. We see it on the offensive end as well.
And I think the officials have been consistent, calling it on both ends. And that's the biggest thing the players and coaches talked about a season ago was the consistency throughout a game and end to end.
9 points in the quarter for Boston. Here's Clark wheeling, dishing, finds Allen. Finish the leg. Barreling back for it. Clark is as well, and Dallas comes away with it. Ogunbowale gets it in. Shepard to finish in the foul. Jessica Shepard a chance for 3. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists for Jess Shepard.
Jess Shepard consistently runs the floor, and you see it again on this play. Getting inside, finishing with the contact. Ogunbowale finding her. Look at her, just pumping her arms, running the floor. You will get minutes in this league when you play with guards who are willing to pass if you run every single time.
Ogunbowale's 5th assist. Shepard completes the 3-point play. Shepard, Smith, Clark, veterans that Dallas added around their young core this offseason. Dallas also with their own first-round pick as well as the Aces next year as Clark gets called for the foul. Just too obvious a push from Caitlin Clark to get away with that. And she tried to separate from James, and it's going to be, big a call for that every time.
Can't do that.
It's 4 turnovers for Caitlin Clark. 2 of them offensive fouls. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Mitchell with 15 points leads the way for Indiana. Neither team is led by more than 5. James buries the 3 and changes that. It's a 6-point Dallas lead. That's the largest of the half for either team. Clark working behind Boston. It's going to be a foul on Shepard as Boston will go to the line with Indiana in the bonus.
Nice possession. We saw Isaiah James hit the shot. And in the preseason game when these two teams played one another, Dallas went to James a lot when Caitlin Clark was defending. Often it was so she could go to her strong left hand and drive. That time you saw her just step back for the 3.
Here's Boston at the line. 9 points in the quarter already for the 3-time All-Star who doesn't get the roll on that free throw. Leah Boston, one of 2 players all-time with 1,500 points, 700 rebounds, 300 assists over her first 3 seasons. The other is sitting courtside today, Tamika Catchings. Catch keeps coming up in these historical nuggets.
She should. One of the greatest players of all time.
And she's got all those accolades blazoned on the inside of her jacket she's wearing today. Another wide open look for Dallas, and the lead is 8 for the Wings. It's going to be a foul on Ogunbowale. It'll put Boston right back at the line.
You know, last year we liked talking about wishing that they kept track of how many times a player did the twirly bird, asking their coach to challenge something. This year, it should be the players putting their hands to their agape mouths, like shocked about some of the freedom of movement fouls that are being called. Yeah.
That's the 3rd on Ogunbowale. So 3 on Smith, 3 on Ogunbowale, 3 on Duntas for Indiana. Dallas on a 10-1 run as Boston hits that free throw.
It's going to be a period of adjustment for these players to get used to the way the games are being officiated, and that's okay. We just need it to get to the place where the players adjust, there's more freedom of movement, and it's not as ugly as we've seen the past couple of years in terms of the physicality.
Boston, who dealt with a lower leg injury at the end of the Unrivaled season, where she had an incredible season there. She is on a minute restriction in this game as well. Indiana wanting to keep Boston somewhere in the vicinity of 20 minutes. She's played 12 in this first half. He has points in the second quarter. James. Isaiah James in the corner with 3 seconds left. And Clark just put it in her pocket as Dallas puts up 60 in this first half and has a 9-point lead. Headed halftime. Ogunbowale and Beckers in double figures. So are Mitchell and Boston, and Page is with Holly.
Paige, everybody wanted to know about this new Dallas Wings style. So far, the space and pace has looked good. How does it feel out there?
Yeah, I mean, our offense is great. We're getting out in transition, getting easy buckets, changing the size of the floor, running our offense while executing. It's just our defense, man. We got 60 points, but we gave up 51, so we just got to lock in defensively.
You know, it's really intriguing because Jess Shepard and Enrique Ogunbowale, a few people were late into camp, but so far this has been a seamless group, and that chemistry really looks good early. How does that translate to you right now?
Yeah, the coaching staff did a really good job of sending scout stuff, sending the plays, sending the personnel, and everything that we worked on in camp to the guys overseas that were still there. And then just, the fit has been seamless. They've done a really good job of buying in, learning offensively, defensively what our schemes are, and what our identity wants to be. So they look great. They've looked great tonight.
Did you like how I was asking really long questions so you could catch your breath? I know it's game one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Still getting my lungs.
All right, thank you, Paige. Thank you, Holly. Paige Beckers in double figures. One of three Wings that are. It's Dallas by 9 at the half. Ally halftime with Malika Monica Dre, and today is coming up next.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the Big Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Yeah, that looks pretty good, but do you still get bottomless chips and salsa? Okay, and what about a bottomless drink? Sure, but answer this. Is Chili's Big Crispy Sandwich bigger than McDonald's McCrispy? Oh, well, yeah, that is way bigger. So all of that deliciousness is still just $10.99? Oh, fast food is not gonna like this. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
If you have moderate to severe eczema, Dupixent can help you feel the heal. Some adults saw fast itch relief after first dose and long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
Propel Fitness Water with Gatorade electrolytes, zero sugar, and ice. Propel hydrates better than water to help you get the most out of your workout and get back to your best self. What propels you? Propel with Gatorade electrolytes.
At Allstate, what's important to you is important to us.
Dad, I am telling you, this girl just came out of nowhere.
And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in trouble with his dad. The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident, even if it is your fault. Sorry, Squirrel's fault. Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad? If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate. Okay.
Okay. You feel me, Michael? You stand up. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey! Let me see you do it. Hey! Okay. The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
Kohl's has everything moms want, except alone time and naps. But you're working on that, right? Kohl's Mother's Day gifts feel like a treat. Find something she'll love and save across the store at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
This copyrighted telecast of WNBA Enterprises may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used in any form without the express written consent of WNBA Enterprises. Welcome to WNBA Halftime, presented by Ally.
It's halftime here in Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and so many fans were waiting to see Caitlin Clark. This is her first home regular season game in 300 days. She starts it with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, but she also turned the ball over 4 times, and so it's the Dallas Wings that are up 60 to 51 at the half. By the way, this is the most points allowed in a half for the Fever since 2020. T3 alongside Janae Agumake, Andrea Carter, Monica McNutt. I'm Malika Andrews. There was a little rust there. I don't see the pick off. A little bit of rust, Janae. But what did you actually like from what you saw?
Well, the song of the first half was Destiny's Child. Can you keep up? Lose my breath. The ladies are losing their breath. A lot of possessions, a combined 111 points. The rust was shaken off, but there was good, especially in the second quarter, Monica.
Yeah, and I love the way this Wings team looks offensively to put up 60 points and the way they're shooting it from three. When you look at this particular sequence, Malika, in the second quarter, you saw sort of the promise of what this group could be when you talk about getting Beckers, Fudd, and Enrique Olawale all in line in consecutive baskets. Here's Fudd from the corner. I believe that's her.
It is.
Basket. First three, okay. But then, this is classic. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Goodness gracious. And then Becker's getting in on the action here. So you're looking at sort of your core as far as scoring is going to be concerned as you move through this season.
Yeah, both teams shooting just under 60% from the field. I'm anticipating the defense.
Yeah,
also,
defense right now is optional.
I will say this. I'm not going to lie, and I don't like being negative, and Dallas is playing extremely well. I fully expected AZ to be in the starting lineup, right? It could be a small thing. I'm sure Jose Fernandez knows what he's doing on the court. I'm sure he talked to AZ Fudd about it. He's playing around with a ton of different lineups, and it's working. So I backed down from my original stand. I was fired up about it. I'm like, that's your number one pick.
Let me tell you,
the court. Get
sis, normally we debate, but I agree with you.
You know.
AZ Fudd should be starting. Maybe he's trying to But wait, last but not least, okay? The last time we saw a number one pick not start in the WNBA, it was Kelsey Plum in 2017.
That team did.
It was they were the San Antonio Stars, and they different now. They moved. They're gone.
Well, those three on the court. The Wings shot 7 of 9 from the field, scored 20 points in 5 minutes, 7 in the fast break.
Because the thing is, AZ's presence on the floor, as a sharpshooter that she is, opens up so many other things. Everybody's playing really well, so I'm not knocking it, but I think we'll see her in the starting lineup eventually.
Well, I agree with that.
What?
I agree with that, but I will say real quick, because I'm going to go. Dallas has 5 steals. That, to me, the tempo that Odyssey Sam set to start the ballgame, all I'm saying, on the defensive side, which was my question. That's all I'm
AZ's
saying.
first position was a 10 on the backdoor cut.
And Odyssey had 2 steals. All I'm saying.
No, Odyssey's playing great.
So, I think it will change stuff.
Tells me this is going to be a good WNBA season. We're just getting started here. This is the first game of 2 on ABC, and when you're a 4-time MVP, it's like the trophy.
The Met Gala is still going on.
This halftime is presented by Ally, proud banking partner of the WNBA. Ally Bank, member FDIC. Ally helps millions spend smarter and save more for the things that matter most to them. That's why we're the bank that's your ally.
Sam is taking the Tide Boosted test.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, my goodness.
Looks like the whole buffet.
Wow, I don't pack her lunch, but I do always know what she had.
Those are some serious stains.
And this isn't going to cut it.
Try Tide. It's boosted. The other stuff can't match Tide's Boosted Clean.
This is a game changer.
Looks like we passed.
Thanks, Mom. Try to keep it clean. Promises.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Did you know at Cricket you can get a single line unlimited plan for just $35 a month?
Seriously?
Yep. Tell all your friends.
All my friends?
Fast 5G.
$35 a month?
Single line.
What a deal. What a deal. Get a single line for only $35 a month. Smile, you're on Cricket.
These are my confidence boost.
Escape from my family drama.
Mi secreto para brillar.
The final touch to my love. How bleach like a champion.
A shield for tough lives.
Sunglass Hut. Own your moment.
Pollen in your way?
Allergies on a hike.
Great.
Plus, a risk of brain fog.
But we've got Allegra.
Allegra delivers fast, powerful allergy relief with no brain fog due to drowsiness. Try now Allegra. It's a no-brainer.
The original. The first. A light beer brewed to taste like beer. Legendary taste of 96 calories.
it's Miller time. Plus, Monday, it's American Idol's grand finale.
You guys are just bringing it.
With performances from all three judges, mentor Alicia Keys, Motley Crue, Nelly, Brad Paisley, Jason Mraz, and more. And who will be your next American Idol? Sheila.
Your growth is so inspirational.
Hannah.
You are absolutely amazing.
Jordan.
The best voice I've ever heard.
Your 2026 American Idol is
American Idol's grand finale, live Monday on ABC and Disney Plus. Next day on Hulu.
Welcome back to WNBA Halftime, presented by Pally.
Welcome back to Indianapolis. It's the Dallas Wings up 60-51 at the break. And as we were chatting about, Janae, it's not the offense that has been the problem here for the Indiana Fever, right? They're shooting 56, 50, 90% here. It's getting stops. But that offense, it's really started with Kelsey Mitchell picking up exactly where she left off.
And she's not alone. They have a three-headed monster. Of course, Kelsey Mitchell is the one that's picking up where she left off last year. A career year. She's number 2 all-time in the franchise when it comes to scoring, but she's not by herself. Ali Boston already knocked down a 3. The whole arena was going crazy. We could hear it from here in the atrium. And if you look at Caitlin Clark as a part of the 3, she's only shooting 2 for 6. I'm not worried about that. Her shot's going to fall over the course of the season. Remember, the legs might be tired. Everyone's a little bit gassed. But I love the creations. You see this duo between Caitlin and Aaliyah, they generated the most points per pick and roll, and so that chemistry is still thriving.
Yeah, I'm looking at her numbers. She's got 8 points, 3 assists. She could easily end up with 18 or 20 points and anywhere from 6 to 10 assists and still have an excellent day. I'm not worried about their offense. The issue with Indiana is their defense. Right. They have got to figure out a way to get stops on the defensive end. 51 points, you're not mad at that offensively. The defense is the issue.
So there's 2 things that stood out for me, y'all. Stephanie White's already gone 10 deep, right? And I get it, it is game 1. That rotation probably will shorten. But to have the option to get real minutes out of a bench in terms of saving the legs of your starters, that's a big thing for me. And then 2, the first half looked like a first half of the first game. Like, I think we're about to watch the real game when we come back from this break.
Well, that's what you were saying pregame, is it really, I said, what is it that's going to tell you that everyone has their legs under you in the first quarter? And you said, I'm not going to know.
Right? Can we give a nod, though, because we talked about AZ Bud scoring her first WNBA bucket. So did Raven Johnson.
Yes.
She had some tough finishes one-on-one. I was like, is that a Gamecock jersey? No, that's a Fever jersey.
Yeah.
So she looked good as someone
Do you
coming
know
in.
how many you had in your NBA debut?
Oh, trivia? I think I had like 10.
No, come on, you're selling yourself short.
I mean, I was balling.
She had 13.
What number did I wear?
Lucky number 13.
But back then, 13 was like 18, you know? It's so physical. It's hard to get a bucket.
We'd like to have seen from the wings early on. Arike Agumbawale, though, has been shocking.
Also 13 points so far. There we go.
It's a lucky number. Second half coming up right after this.
Will Shad here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Judy calls.
Will Shad in the car.
Time for a smooth exit. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. High fiber, happy gut.
What time it is? Y'all This is the NBA playoffs. The stage is set, the mic is on. There's only one question left to ask. Got something to say. The 2026 NBA's playoffs.
The playoffs continue this weekend on ABC.
The only winners came from the Thunder Lakers tonight.
The Knicks 76ers Sunday on ABC and the ESPN app.
You want salad?
And bread. So what you gonna do? You're gonna take your favorite salad and you stuff it. Stuff it.
Stuff it. Say stuff it and make any salad stuffer. Use salad stuffers at Panera.
Will Javier Becerra deliver for you? Now the FBI is probing his campaign for embezzlement.
Sacramento shockwaves over this federal indictment.
It's the old playbook. Corporations write the rules and politicians cash the checks. Now powerful interests are getting behind Becerra, who's taken thousands from big oil, then failed to prosecute them.
Chevron wants to give me a check. That's their problem.
Javier Becerra. Picsen, part of a broken system that delivers for them, not you.
A car accident can shatter your world, but at Jacoby & Myers, we want to help you get back to where you were before. Taking on insurance companies, hospital bills, medical care, whatever you need to get back to the life you love. Jacoby & Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
Keeping the peace might be pushing you further apart. Next year, all.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but want to move with more freedom. So I'm ready to jump in with Skyrizi. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Get this crowd behind us. Use it. Let's go. Ah. Hey, we gotta clean it up. Help, help, help. Defense. Come on. Get through. I got it. On your feet.
Welcome you back to ESPN's coverage of the WNBA on ABC, presented by Google Pixel, part of tip-off, presented by CarMax. And taking a look at the first half stats, brought to you by Skyrizi. And both teams shot it well. Dallas just fantastic from three-point range, 10 of 16 from three for Dallas. They had 16 assists, and were 6 of 6 from the floor when guarded by Caitlin Clark. As we welcome you courtside, Ryan Ruocco alongside the Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo. How about the way Dallas was able to move the ball, create open shots in that first half?
They did an outstanding job of getting touches in the paint and then making the appropriate pass out of that. Just drawing multiple defenders, getting really good looks when they made the pass, and then the one more.
Start of the second half, up until the last couple minutes of that first half, the game had been played within 5 points. Dallas went on a 10-1 run, separated a little bit.